Hey everyone, welcome to Geekettes Chat. I am Shirley.
Christy, what's good?
Hey, yay! It's 2021.
Yay!
We got through 2020. It was a lot, and I'm hoping for the best. I'm giving positive energy to everyone out there for 2021 to be better. I'm hoping for, and with health and success for everyone, and just moving forward. Baby steps. Take day by day, just take a breather and breathe in and breathe out. It's just a lot. So here we are, 2021, and we were like, let's do the best of 2020 movies and television. So it's a whole list of what we watched from 2020, and it's movies, television, like I said, mixed together. And some things are on my list that's on Christy's list, and vice versa. And there's things that probably I forgot to put, and she has, and and I don't have. I have on my list, and she doesn't have, and all that stuff. So, anyways, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited because we watched a lot of. This is funny because a lot of people, with the movie theaters closed, a lot of people were like, a lot of things didn't come out that was really that good. And I was like, no, actually, there was a lot of things that came out that was damn good, just like last year. I personally think so, and it actually got us through 2020. So I don't know. I think because it's people who just think that movie theaters means that, if it's not out in the movie theaters, it's not really a movie. Wrong. A movie is a movie where the hell it comes out. Plain and simple. So yeah, sorry. I just had to take that out there because it's just like, I'm seeing that a lot. And I'm like, y'all need to stop. But anyway, sorry.
Before we continue, please.
Positivity.
If you are a fan of movies, TVs, or even books, we do reviews for all those three.
Yeah.
Please join us in the future. You can subscribe or
ring the
that
bell, notifications, and come check out our new videos for 2021 for January is next week on January 5th, which is Tuesday.
January 7th.
Well, no, January 5th I'm taking out the book review for Red, White, and Royal Blue, which is the book I just read, and it's, a YA novel, so queer love and everything, and I have a lot to say about that book, so that's my next book review. Check it out, January 5th, Tuesday, and then January 7th, it's our Wonder Woman / comic book movies with woman leads, woman discussion. It's an all-woman panel with amazing ladies who are just going to give their opinions about the comic book genre and woman-led comic book genre films, and talk a little bit about that Wonder Woman movie that just came out. So because there's a lot to say about that movie.
There's
plenty to say. So anyways, yes, the best of 2020 TV films. Let's go. So you want to start with my list? Because I guess we're doing my list. Okay, honorable mentions is Julie and the Phantoms. That was cute. That's on Netflix. Vampires versus the Bronx. That was cute as well. That's on Netflix. Birds of Prey, which is on HBO Max. I like that one. I like the camaraderie between the girls, women's. Let me scratch that. Women's, and I like Huntress and Black Canary. They were my favorite characters in those movies. So yes, HBO Max, like I said before. And Linga Franca. I don't know why I said Luna. Linga Franca is on Netflix. I thought it was actually a pretty interesting film. Check it out. It's about a transgender woman just trying to survive. She's an immigrant trying to survive in New York and just scared about everything that's going on about immigration and all that. So
it's one of the films that was distributed by Array now, which is I think co-founded or owned by Ava DuVernay, the film director.
Yes, that's on Netflix. Check it out. I thought it was an interesting film. And there's The Invisible Man, which is on HBO Max. That was the last movie we saw in theaters, and that's crazy. It was in March, and it was just an interesting, scary film about commentary about what women go through, in a sense, what a lot of women go through with having a hereditary, what's that word? a man coming after them and stuff.
Yeah, domestic violence.
Yes, and all that stuff. That was an interesting film. I thought it was scary. So my list. Okay, so I forgot. We just recently saw this movie, and now I see it on your list. It's what was it called? Eurovision. I was about to say Univision. Eurovision, Song of something. What's it called? Song of
The song wait, hold on. The song Eurovision Song Contest. The story of fire.
Yes, that's on Netflix. We just recently saw it because I forgot about it and it wasn't on my list, but I should put it. I put it on my list.
It's on your honorable mention list?
No. This is my list now. This is like my list.
Okay.
I'm sorry. So yes, Eurovision. That was a fun movie. I thought it was. It's on Netflix. Will Ferrell, Rachel McAdams. They were just fun together. Rachel McAdams was really good. Dan Stevens was really good as the guy who's the Russian contest singer. Yeah. So yeah, check that out. Enola Holmes. That was a cute movie. That was fun. I liked the costumes. I forgot the girl's name from Stranger Things. Why am I forgetting her name? Oh, Millie Bobby Brown. She was good. So yeah, that was a cool movie. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Portrait of a Lady on Fire came out last year. Is that on your list?
No, it's not on my list.
Enola Holmes is on your list?
No.
Oh, okay. So Portrait of a Lady on Fire came out last year, but we saw it this year in Hulu when we were in quarantine. That's a really good movie. Check it out. It's a queer love story between two women in, is it 18th century or 19th century France? I'm totally forgetting. So sorry about that, but it's good. Never Have I Ever. Is that on your list? That's that Netflix show from Nina Kaling. Oh my god, I'm so sorry I'm messing up her name. That was a teenage story about a girl who's just going through a lot. She lost her dad, and it was really good because the main lead, the character, the girl, she just has this rawness and especially just showing different facets of a complex teenage girl just growing up, you know?
No, that's definitely a good show.
I like that. That was a good movie. Good show, I mean. Alive, which is on Netflix. That was a scary movie. It was scary. It's a zombie movie. I forgot which country it was.
Korea,
yes, thank you. Is that on your list?
That is on my list.
Okay, yeah. It's on my list. Okay, 40-year-old version was really good. Check it out. A woman just trying to, changing her career in her 40s and stuff. New York City, a black woman, she's just like trying to just do her thing, trying to find her self-worth, I guess, in the sense of what she could do. No, it's not. That was really funny. That was really good. Check it out. It's on Netflix. Okay. So this is my top movies, or my top TV shows and movies because they're mixed in. La Llorona is up there. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's number 5. Yes, La Llorona. It is on Shudder. It is
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Oh yes, it's on Amazon Prime too. It was scary. It's about like the indigenous woman. Sorry, excuse me. And what they went through, I guess, in Guatemala and the genocide and everything, and it has like the Llorona twist. Have you ever heard the folklore from Central America and stuff? So really, really good. One of my favorites. Oh my god, we saw it in Sundance with Daniela. We actually have a review up on our channel,
and we're gonna make a playlist of all our top films of the 2020. Top films and TV shows.
Yes.
So
I think hers is doing that.
We'll link that.
Trust on FX. That's a TV show that came out 2 to 3 years ago. It has Luca Marineri from The Old Guard and Martin Eden, and he is really good in that. It was actually a really good show, even though I didn't really care for the Getty family. I mean, it's about the I forgot what Italian mafia their name was and what town they're from, that they kidnapped the Getty grandson. Of course, I think we have a review of that as well on our channel. Really good. It was actually suspenseful, especially when it went into the Italian family. You got to know them a little bit more and why they do what they do. I thought that was interesting. And capitalism sucks because that's all people care about in that family was money. So yes, number 3 is Martin Eden. I really love that. I really love that movie because it's about socialism versus individualism with Martin Eden. I have the book. I still have to read it. I'm gonna do a review on it. I thought it was personally good, Luca Marieri gives a great performance as the lead, as Martin Eden. And, one of the best performances. Just rawness of, just trying to make something of himself as a writer in this, world that just, cares about itself, and capitalism and individualism and all that stuff, and socialism, and people just trying to, come together as well. It's all these different facets. So, very interesting. I May Destroy You is number 2. I just finished it. It's on HBO Max. Oh, wait, where's Martin Eden at? I forgot. You look it up. It's on. It's an independent film. It was. I don't know where it's at really, but you definitely check it up. You just Google it and it will see where it's at. But okay, I May Destroy You is on HBO Max. What a damn good show! Wow, it was amazing. The ending, I was just like, what? Because the way she crazy. Just puts it together, and just it's the rawness. That Cole she brings to her character, and her writing, and just the complexities of friendship and what she went through, and the sexual assault, and just and everything. People are complex, and these relationships are complex, and you go through different facets, and you have to learn how to let go and just move on little by little, baby steps, because things are just not going to go the way that you want them to. And the ending was just okay, that ending was good. It was really good. So, yeah. I May Destroy You, HBO Max. Okay, my number 1 is The Old Guard. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front.
Of course it is.
Gina Prince Bythewood. It's such a good action movie. The fight scenes were really good. The camaraderie of the team and how they fight, especially Joe and Nikki, how they fight is amazing. And also, I think what I really love about it is the history aspect of how they lived through centuries, their immortality, and how it brings up that question about, do you really want to live forever, and what that does to your psyche. To Andy and Booker is different to how Joe and Nikki, because they have each other. And then Niall comes in, and how she has to, live in this world and not see her family anymore because she's an immortal. It brings up all these questions. I really loved it. Aside from, now be a Marine and U.S. imperialism with the military complex, I don't like none of that story. I don't like that. But aside from that, I really love the movie because of the team, the relationships, and just the question of immortality. Gina Prince Bythewood did a good job. And also the fandom is amazing. The fan art and the fan fiction and everything. They got me through 2020. This movie became my comfort movie even because of the violence. But thank you, fandom. The Old Guard film, because they were amazing. So yes, that's my number 1 film. Go, Christy, go.
Oh, well, too much. Kiss.
I was taking. Sorry. What? No, I was I am talking too much.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I'm just here listening. I just want to say that I didn't number my list because I don't never know how to number my list. Yeah. It's just a struggle for me. I can't say what's number 1, what's number 2.
Yeah.
You got skill. I don't know.
The top 5 were really what number 1.
But I do have to say the same film. You have a couple of films that are on my list, and I guess it will be The Old Guard, La Llorona, May I Destroy You, Martin Eden. Martin Eden.
We're so stupid.
So, you got this running joke that every time you see the actor,
every time you see the joke,
Martin
Eden. Because we were watching The Old Guard last night just to watch it for the end to ring out 2020. It was just funny. We were like, Martin Eden. We're so stupid.
Martin Eden is even on Obama's top film list. So that's how good it is, yo. Speaking of Martin, Obama and his wife, Michelle Obama, of course, was the executive producer for Crip Camp. So Crip Camp is on my list. It is based on teens that went to a camp called Camp Jenin, and the camp was dedicated to teens with disability during the 1970s. And it also goes in to tell the story of how those teens who went to the camp became activists and really changed the course, the history for legislation with regards to accessibility. So definitely check that out. It's on Netflix. It is such a damn good documentary. I usually like documentaries, but I have to say that sometimes I'm just like, okay, done. I'm finished. This one just really was like, I can watch it again. So my list is all films that I can watch again.
Pretty much.
Anyways.
No, Crip Camp on my list. I don't know why I forgot it because it was one of my favorites and I forgot to put it. And I was gonna put it. Oh my god! Thank you for reminding me.
Right.
What the hell?
I don't know why it was on your list. I was thinking like,
yes, because I forgot Eurovision too, and I was like,
Univision.
I know.
Anyways, so I don't know what was up with this year, but I felt like this was the year of the musicals, or maybe I'm just wrong. Definitely, I felt like there was a lot more films with musical theme to them. Julie and the Phantoms, definitely Netflix. I would recommend. Teens. It's
cute.
really a teen story, but it's so more than that. Like their relationship was so very, very truthful and very honest, and I felt like these teens really had a strong connection, not only in their acting ability, but actually to be able to tell a story. And it's like so different and fresh and new because it's like some of the teens are ghosts and they're performing and people can see them. So, and the music, I have to say, is the best part about the show. It carried me through the show. I can still listen to all the songs right now, and I do almost probably every week. I put on the playlist for Julie and the Phantoms. It is that good.
The lead is good. She makes the show.
And she is Puerto Rican, yo. Yeah. Anyways, my next list, I forgot the next. Oh yeah, Jingle Jangle is the next musical that I wanted to talk about. Of course, that is such a great. Forrest Whitaker plays a toy maker and loses his passion once his assistant or apprentice steals all his toys, and his young granddaughter comes to live with him for a period and helps just like reinvigorate him by kind of like, I guess like just building a new toy, but also like closing the case on all the toys that he was stolen from him. So they figure out what happened and all that stuff, and it's such a good story. One, the costumes are amazing. I have to say, the best costumes I've seen in such a long time in a film. Love it so much.
So cute.
The dancing was cute. I thought it was fun. And the songs...
The kids were adorable.
Not all the songs are memorable, but there are some really good, songs that are really sweet and really enduring. I think that it's totally worth a watch. Especially if you're not a musical fan, but it's a Christmas story. And if you're a Christmas fan... It's, what is it called? Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey. Right? And it's so funny because the main character is called Journey.
Oh,
the little girl's character is called
Journey. Oh my God.
Let's see, what other... Yes, okay. Eurovision. Okay, so I said I didn't have a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, but I have to say that I will put Eurovision as my top film for the year, and I will tell you why. Because I told myself that I wanted to laugh at least every day during the year, and I made it sure to happen, and this film made me laugh in the Will Ferrell ridiculous style type of way. And if you know Will Ferrell's humor, if you're not a fan of it, then you might not like this movie. But I am totally a fan of it. Sometimes it's a little off, but like for me, but throughout this film, it was just perfect. It was like Will Ferrell was his best, I have to say. And Rachel McAdams, I don't know where she just came out of. I've always loved Rachel McAdams. She's always been like this romantic, film actress type thing. But in this film, I felt like she stepped it up. Like, I felt like her acting and the way she carried her character was top notch. And between the both of them, I just want to see a Eurovision part 2. But I don't know if that's going to happen because...
The best part was the sing-along with all the Eurovision contests.
Yeah. The sing-along was...
that was the best part.
And I don't know if we really said what Eurovision Song Contest is, but it's an international song contest that takes place throughout European countries, and they vote. They have this really interesting voting system, which I can't really go into right now.
To be honest, I just heard about
the actual
this year with the movie.
The actual like people who've won appeared in the film, and they're so diverse in
Yes.
The diversity in the people who won the contest is amazing, and the way they sing is amazing as well. So it's definitely a fun story to watch. It's based in Iceland. I mean, it is so kooky and quirky and just really witty. Yeah, I have to say, I gotta move on. But yeah, that's it. It's called Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga on Netflix, and it's a movie. Alright, so let me go back. Oh, sorry. I do have another number one, but it's a number one Christmas story. It's called Christmas Chronicles. I would have to say that this is my all-time favorite Christmas movies, and I love Christmas stories. Shirley, tell them.
Yes, she does. Sorry, I didn't see Christmas Chronicles.
But tell them that I love Christmas stories.
No, she loves Christmas stories.
I am a big fan of Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. And this one is the best. And Kurt Russell plays Santa. And he has to be my all-time favorite Santa.
Oh, wow.
Santa portrayal.
I gotta check this out.
He is so fun. The movie is fun. It has also like this one scene where they're singing a great song. And he's just amazing in it. It's about him and two kids who sneak into his sleigh and just ruin his night, and they have to figure out how to get Santa back on schedule, and they have to find the toys, they have to find the reindeer. It's just a fun, magical story. It's literally magical, because I feel like every thing that they take you through is like a very fun and fantastical experience. And the owls, oh my god, they're completely adorable. Whoever designed these owls, oh my gosh, I want to meet you. They're so cute. Anyways, let me get through the rest of this list, because
she loves Christmas.
I do love Christmas. There's this story on Netflix. It's a rom-com. It's called Love Guarantee. It's with Damon Wayne Jr., who was in a very short-lived show called The Happy Endings, but one of my favorite TV shows, and and then also the actress Rachel Lee Cook. She was in She's All That, if you remember that teen film.
She has the same birthday.
And as you?
Oh, wow. Her birthday's in October, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's in October. I don't know if it's the same day.
So this story is a bit, it's kind of like a fresh kind of rom-com type in a way, because the character, he went on 1,000 dates through a dating app, and he still didn't find anyone. So now he wants to sue the dating app, and so he hires Rachel Lee Cook's character to sue the company. And so as they're building the case, they end up falling for each other and stuff like that. So you know how that is, it's a rom-com. So, but it's adorable, it's cute, it's new, and I actually like Damon Wayne Jr. in this one. He's, he has his funny moments, but it's more serious in a sense. So it was cute. Let's see what else. And I think
Startup?
No, actually Alive. Yeah, sorry, Alive. The same movie that Shelly has on her list. I have to say, I would say that it's probably one of the most interesting zombie films I've ever seen. Why? Because it's only based in 1-2 areas in the film. It's one of my favorite Korean actresses, Park Shi-hye. She's one of my favorites.
She was good.
And she's in her apartment. Then is also another teen in his apartment, and it starts with the teen boy. And so they're just showing throughout the movie how everything's happening outside with the zombies in the apartment complex, and then how they're trying to figure out how to survive, right?
With only the things you have in your apartment.
And so
it was so intense.
The director did a great job in directing these characters, because they're not working with other characters. Most of the film is they're by themselves. They're just trying to figure out how to survive. And my dad enjoyed this film. And my dad is not a zombie fan.
Nah, he don't like horror
movies. My dad likes old type school,
he
films.
Don't like horror movies.
And he doesn't really like horror films. And he really enjoyed this one. Check it out, Alive, on Netflix movie. Alright. So the last one on my list, I have to say, is Startup. It's a Netflix TV show. It's a Korean drama as well, because I love my Korean dramas. And
she does.
I guess it's a character, So Dal-min, wants to be a CEO, and she ends up meeting this really geeky software engineer. And so they together, they and with their coworkers, they take you through this whole trial and tribulations of building a business. And it's a very interesting story, because it's something new that I've never seen in a while. And the story actually helps you too, understand business terms and stuff, which I thought was very interesting too, because sometimes you don't really get what's going on in the background and what they're talking about. But the actual story kind of explains what these business terms are, and it's a romance story as well. So the two leads become romantically involved, and I thought it was very sweet. They're so cute together. Definitely check it out. And I will be doing this month Korean. Or maybe Korean drama, or just Asian TV shows, movies that I liked for the year.
Yay!
So come back and check that out. That's my list, cause
yeah, that's very much, cause I already said what I said. So yeah, check those out. The best of 2020. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. Have a great year.
Have a great year. Have a great 2020. Positive thoughts and feelings.
Take it in. Wake up every morning. Say this positive affirmation. Say something. Get you through. Breath work also helps me.
Yes.
So, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
We out of here.